Hey everyone, I've been stalking these forever. They finally came to Sephora and I got both of them. They're the new Kevyn Aucoin Neo highlighters. Also want to talk to you today about my Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I have one on today. First time I've ever tried those. And I got a bunch of stuff in from Colourpop today. I have some of it on and it is so beautiful. Also stay tuned toward the end of my video. I'm going to show you a quick flash of the 95,000 things I've bought over the last couple of days. I did another giant haul and I'll show you some of the things I'm going to be reviewing in the future at the end of the video. First and foremost, the new Kevyn Aucoin Neo highlighters. Oh my god. So just look at the gorgeousness of these. So I got both of them. One is called Ibiza and that is the one that is more lavendery. And the other one is called Sahara, and that is the one that is more golden, peachy, bronzy. Oh my gosh, just pure luxury right here. Pure, gorgeous luxury. So we are the same beautiful purple, glistening, like a purple car, glittery packaging on these that we are used to from Kevyn Aucoin. Absolutely gorgeous. They stand out in your makeup drawer. I have on today some of the product from the Ibiza palette. So we've got here a fade. We've got an ombre effect. We start on both of them with a very light champagne-y color and it fades down into a deeper color. I absolutely love this lavender. Look at that lavender. So what I'm going to do is swatch these, kind of a gradual effect. My nail popped off today. I mean, these are gel nails. They're not press on, but it popped off today. So I'm going to swatch toward this end. I'm going to swatch kind of in the middle, and I'm going to swatch the end where it's so purple. There you go. Wow, that's purple. Wow. All right, back of the hand test, and there you go. These are not glittery. These are not chrome. These are not in-your-face highlighters. They're very subtle. So let me put a little bit more on for you. I can show you how it went on today, but let me put a little bit more on for you so you can really see. They're very subtle, and it has a wonderful smell. It's almost... it's like a flowery garden, a flower garden. It's almost a little bit like that Lancome flower smell, like an older flower garden smell that Lancome does a lot of times. It's a lot like that, and it's really pleasant. It's a very subtle highlighter and just so pretty and pearly. They're very pearly. Now I'll show you the Sahara colors. The really good thing about this is that you can use all of this palette for different things. I did use this end of the palette on my forehead, on the top of my nose, and on my chin. So it does make a decent contour type highlight. It's not just 100% highlight. Here's the Sahara Golden Rose Glow is what it says on the back. Yeah, that's basically it. So pretty, so pretty. I think I like the lavender one better, I have to be honest though, especially for spring. So let's swatch some of these babies. I'll do it the same way, and I'll do this peachy kind of one. In the middle is quite peachy, and then this end is really bronzy. There's your colors. Ooh, that peach is nice. All right. Okay, that peach is really pretty. Let me turn down the light a little bit. That peach is really pretty. That would make a really nice, not so much a highlighter, but like a blush for someone who's really pale like me. There, that's a good angle to see the prettiness of that peach in the middle. Whoa, ooh, I gotta put that on tomorrow. Of course, you could sweep your brush across the entire thing and get sort of a wash of color. Let's see what that does. If I just go like that, put that on the bottom. It's very mid-toned. It's very mid-toned, mostly between these two colors. Isn't that pretty? I love these. I don't generally like a very subtle blush. I like my radiant screaming chrome blushes, but this is just, the variation of the colors makes it so versatile. I even think on this Ibiza one, I could even do an eye look with this. And this is a brilliant purple lid color. Wouldn't that be something? Look at that. It almost reminds me of some of the colors from the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. It almost reminds me of some of those purples that are in that. Oh, these are beautiful, but they are not cheap. They're $58 each. But I think worth it, you know, just so luxurious and such a nice quality highlighter. Can't wait to try the other one on tomorrow. Okay, today I got a giant haul in from Colourpop. So Colourpop had all of this Valentine's themed stuff, and I'll show you some of the other stuff on a later video, but today I wore one of their new palettes, and this is kind of unusual for them. These are some pressed pigments, and it's in a palette. And now I can't find the box that this came in, so I'll have to put the name of it at the bottom. But they have two of these. One of them is a little bit different. They're kind of both very similar, but one of them is a little different in color. This is sort of the deeper one, and I will put the name at the bottom because I don't remember what it is. But these are pressed pigments, so for them that is a different thing altogether. That is a different idea for them. I have these colors on today. I love this. I saw it online, and I thought, okay, those are going to be okay. But then when I got it in, I just flipped. Look at those colors, just gorgeous. If you are a big fan of, say, the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Textured Eyeshadow Palette, or the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance, these are those type of colors. They're so nice. Colourpop is such a high quality bunch of products for not a lot of money. Look at these. Look at how pretty these are. As soon as I saw these, I'm like, get on my eyes. I was dying to put these on today. So what I did today, I started out putting this beautiful rosy burgundy in my crease. And Colourpop shadows are such high quality. The mattes are very soft. The shimmers are just glidey, buttery, fantastic. In this palette, you do get 2 shimmers and 2 mattes. So then I took a smaller brush, and in my very inner crease, I put the deeper color, the deep burgundy matte, and I put that in the outer corner as well. Gorgeous, deeply pigmented color. Not any fallout with these. They really wanted to stay where you put them. And then, of course, for the lid, this amazing rose gold metallic. Thought the best way to put that on was probably my finger, so I went ahead and used my finger. And then in the middle of my lid, I put some of this gold. I just patted that on with my finger as well. And then that went in my inner corner also. These are beautiful. They're just beautiful. A beautiful arrangement of colors. I like this sturdy little package. And of course, when Colourpop sends you a shipment, they send you a shipment to the max. Their boxes are so nice. They're very heavy duty. They open right up. And they have all of this foam packaging on the inside. They do such a good job. This is amazing. I really like this kind of a setup where, and then I love the purple and the stars inside, of course. But I love the setup where it goes like this and it closes. It's just very convenient, and it's a very heavy duty package. So, for the very first time, I've tried out the Jeffree Star Velour liquid lipsticks. I'd heard so much about them. I've heard so much about these particular colors in particular that I thought I might as well grab these on Beautylish, and it was part of my finance that I did a financing package with them. Nice. I have this one on today. This one is called Androgeny. I have this one on today with a liner and a clear or a sparkly gloss on top of it. The other color is called Celebrity Skin. Heard a million things about these. These are really, really nice. They stay on really well. They are not super drying. They do have an odd smell when you first put them on. You first put them on, you let them dry down. The smell is rather intense, and I think I've figured out what it is. It's almost a wintergreeny smell, but it's got a sort of a sourness to it at the same time. I think it smells like licorice. I don't eat licorice. It's gross. But I think that's what the smell is. It's very unusual. It does go away once it's dried down, but it is there. These are lovely. They just dry down, they stay on, they don't go anywhere. Of course, if you eat, you know, they come off a little bit. But they're very good. They don't flake off. They don't do that thick, gross feeling that some liquid lipsticks do, and they don't do that super sticky where your lips are just tearing apart. If you go like this, your lips just feel like they're tearing apart. They don't do that. Let me show you Celebrity Skin. Really good color. Really good color. Perfect nude. Perfect, perfect. Very nice and opaque these are. Androgeny is this sort of berry purple that I have on. And that is that. So those are, you know, my colors right there. Okay, here's some of my massive, insane, incredible haul from the last few days. In addition to what I just showed you, here are some other things that I will be reviewing quickly and soon. So this is the new Lorac California Dreaming Cheek Palette. So gorgeous there. I do have on this color today, and it really surprised me. I'll have to tell you about that in another video. Colourpop. Here's some more Colourpop. A highlighter, a new highlighter from them. And oh, isn't this so cute? Little miniatures of their lipsticks for Valentine's Day. That Lorac Pro Liquid Lipstick. A new color of the Lorac Alter Ego lipsticks. Totally new formula on these as opposed to how they used to be. I will go into that in the future. Makeup Forever has a new line of liquid lipsticks. I love them. Milk Makeup, a rather unusual quad. These are cream eyeshadows. They're cream to powder eyeshadows. I've got to try those out for you guys. Wearing today some Wet n Wild concealer, and I like it. And some new colors from Pure Minerals. They have some new matte lip colors and some new gloss lip colors. Look at that one. Also a new double-ended contour and color crayon and lip liner from Sephora. And I got a new brush from Wet n Wild. Kind of surprisingly nice on these as well. So all of that stuff I'll be showing you in future videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye.